Please say fuck Panda. That's what I've been saying. Well, I've been saying like it's hard to side with them with anything, but yeah. As of right now, fuck Panda. Hate to say it, dude. And I do hate to say it. Because I enjoy being with him, dude. But right now...
I mean, listen, I'll have a talk with him. I'll tell him I literally need to have a talk. And if that's true, I'm going to tell him straight up, like, I will leave if that's true. That's just not okay.
I'll be leaving Panda as soon as I can. God, hey, it's just too much damage has been done, you know, to the community. I can't just, you know, stand next to it.
I'm just fucking tired of it, man. Oh. I don't know, man. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, I worked too hard. I just worked too fucking hard to like to be set back this often. And I just feel like I'm set back all the fucking time, bro. Just all the time. And I don't know. So maybe this is a sign I need to start doing something else. But just this sucks to read, man. This sucks to read. And I was so proud of like myself and like the shit that Panda was doing, like, you know, without knowing all this behind the scenes stuff. Like, it was great. We got cool circuits, we got a bunch of cool gear and all this stuff, and now it's just like, I mean, can I really even be proud anymore?
Ladies and gentlemen, DJ iTubz here, back with another one. Today we're explaining more of the absolute fallout from Panda Global and now the complete resignation of most of their staff. As corroborated by Event Hubs and Esports, apparently over 80% of the Panda Global staff has left. This is how you ruin a complete brand and company solely by your own greed and actions. That being the CEO. As it appears, and you saw in clips at the beginning of this video, that some of the prominent names from Panda are absolutely not going to be there anymore. They're not going to be creating content with them. Even if you're watching main stage right now, as of the time of this recording, main stage, the tournament for Smash Bros. Ultimate and Melee, ibdw doesn't even have the Panda tag before his name. We go on and we continue to see a lot of the players and commentators and what they've said. We'll start with Coney. Coney says, talked about this on stream last night, but today I officially put my resignation at Panda. Effective 12/31, I'm still under contract for the finale. Panda offered me the opportunity to change my life and provide a future for my family, and for that, I'm immensely grateful. ibdw says, after a week of thought, I've come to the not so difficult decision to eminently become a free agent. I'm currently the #2 ranked Super Smash Bros. Melee player in the worldwide and looking for a team and home to chase the #1 with, and especially to grow with through content. RTs appreciate it. Thank you. Plup says, I'm quitting Panda. This one hurts, man. I've truly enjoyed my time there and they treated me well. I know that at a certain point, they had the community's best interest in mind. I just don't think I can support them anymore. Now I must sleep for 1,000 years in preparation for the next tournament. TkBreezy, shout out to TkBreezy, man, one of my favorite commentators, says, good morning, thought about it, slept on it. I too will be resigning from Panda. Was gonna wait till I come home, but I can talk about it more in depth later. The good feeling I had from being under this org and finally being sponsored feels erased with no chance of coming back. It's been 4 months and I'm happy with the work that was done in that time and the people I worked with and had a chance to learn more about. Not sure what the future holds, but I know I'll always find a way. I'm still contracted to work Panda Cup and I have no idea what's up with that. But just being transparent about that, if in the event it goes on and you do see me there, breaching it seems like a logistical and probably financial nightmare. Because these contracts are serious. Another one, big. She's another one of my favorite commentators and she does work in so many other games now. that being Vicky Kitty. Vicky Kitty says, after a lot of time and consideration, I decided to leave Panda and sent my letter of resignation this morning. I took the time away from social media yesterday to focus on studying for my cast and this week, and whatever that statement sent out from both Nintendo and Panda and sent terribly with me. I'm going to start focusing on the future plans as a free agent once again and consider streaming again while I continue to focus on what makes me happy and what aligns with what I want. Panda gave me the opportunity to work with an amazing group of people, and I know any org who hires them will be so lucky to have them on their team. Absolutely. We even have a chime in from none other than NRGEE being so close to TkBreezy and everybody. A lot of people on Panda, like, EE's been in the scene just as long as them, you know what I'm saying? If not, sometimes longer. He's been commentating forever. The collapse of Panda is so sudden and crazy. It's surreal watching all of it unfold on my timeline with everyone leaving. Dog. DAG. Unless that DAG means something else. But anyways. The main thing here is that Panda has absolutely crumbled. And even in the turmoil and the darkness, everybody is saying that, yo, they had a great time with Panda. They love being there. And we can see that. Like, we look at all PG stats. We can look at the videos, all the group videos. Like, even Justin Wong has left. You know what I mean? Not even a Smash player, but, like, just a prominent figurehead in the FGC has left. Like, we watched all of these guys. We watched WaDi. WaDi left. Like, these are a lot of good people, great content creators, like the people who do the stats, the people who do the graphics, the visuals. Like, this is like, Panda has affected more than just a few players and a circuit. They've affected the entire FGC as a whole. Like, these are people whose livelihoods now are just like pissing in the wind. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make sense to anyone, and the only person it made sense to is clearly the higher ups over there. Who's yeah, this is a good idea. We'll strong arm the scene. We'll take over Smash. We'll take over the circuit. We'll work with Nintendo. We'll be those guys. That's not what anyone wants. The FGC as a whole totally is very grassroots. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's only a few games that get company support and shit like that. Like Mortal Kombat here and there, right? Like WB is there on that kind of stuff, but like even now with WB taking over, like who knows? Like there's a bunch of grassroots origins when it comes to FGC from the arcades and up. Local tournaments, locals that happen every single week, and then you have guys like this, people like this over at Panda who started grassroots and then they ended up coming together only to be shattered by one man's actions with a company. One man's thought process and one man's path led to a bunch of people that he held, their financial status, their family's financial status, people have medicine to pay for. It's a bunch of shit. Like, there's a bunch of like things that come with this. You know what I mean? And like, that's not even just like a thing to poke emotionally. Like, there's people on Panda who are very public about their own struggles, about their own like problems that they have. You know what I mean? Whether it be mentally or physically. And they rely on the money that they get from these orgs to like pay for things, to go to therapy, to get medication, to help their families. And it's like, that's just not a thing anymore. And it's so sad to see. We've like guys like Plup have been around for years on Panda. Justin Wong has been like, Vicky Kitty, like she even does Overwatch and things. Like she's just these so many budgeting, I think the word is, careers have started from this. Came into it, grew it even more, and then now we're here. Like I used to just sit there and watch PG Stats videos. Now, like, what happens to last in them? Like, what is that? I don't know. Like, nobody knows. It's just done with. This is where we are now. There's people who are on contract, obviously, but like, I don't even think it makes sense that like, if over 80% of the people on your organization quit and break contracts and terminate contracts and stuff like that, like the amount of money you're gonna need to like sue everyone and like recoup and stuff, like you're not even gonna make money back. You just fucked. To put it simply and plainly, like Ladies and gentlemen, this is like, the fallout is way worse than anything we could have thought about. Like, it's affecting so many more people than the initial thought process goes of like, oh, fuck Big N and fuck Panda. Like, it's more than that. It's bigger than that. And like, hopefully all these people who are so talented, they get picked up by many other orgs and stuff like that. Maybe it's split across the world, but like, the home is broken. It's done with. You know what I mean? Like, the house that held everyone, now everyone has to go find their own home and shit, like, by force. It's so sad, and unfortunately, it's the reality of things and what's happening now with the fallout of Panda. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm DJ iTubz. Like, comment, subscribe. I do these videos all the time. Peace.